Junpei Berry here. I lost 30 seconds of footage because I don't know how to film. Well, this is why this part's already fun. Shut up! I'm recording! So anyway, I like Earthy and her big fancy hair. It makes me kind of think of those Chinese Manchurian hairstyles for the females. I like that style too, other than Hanfu. It's the way her hairstyle and her hair accessories at the side of her hair. I want to add more hair accessories. Because why accessorize so little? Big and lively, that's where it's at. I just really like the whole outfit she has all going on. All the details made it difficult to draw though. I kind of gave her a patty look instead of a graceful look in her card. I mean, to me she looks like a queen. I got the idea for the colors from the anime. Oh man, I just realized looking through this footage, I forgot to give her lipstick. Too late now. She lost her lipstick in my sketches. I thought for the background, inside when she's inside the cave, it would be nice. I mean, I thought it would be too dark, so I gave her some accessories to glow more. I was a little worried there might have been too much glow. Light sources stay opening the cave that shines through a little through her sleeves. I'm not super good at drawing backgrounds, but I had a rough idea of what I intended. I also didn't really want any detail to be lost. Like, I know a lot of people do a lot of dramatic light and shadow, but it's kind of hard to do when you also don't want some details to be lost. I guess if I have other things to ramble, I have other videos like this in my description below where you will find other card-captured separate art in a playlist I'm going to provide below. I have my art social media, my Pixiv with all the completed art that I made for it already, my coffee commissions and donations, my Patreon where you can view my earliest work. You'll also find the like, share, and subscribe bell button. Yeah, please do all those. Well, if you check those out while listening to me shill, thanks for listening to that. Oh man, I'm having a hard time thinking about what I'm talking about here, but because it's hard to just shove ideas. You can always recommend what I can talk about, because I have a hard time trying to focus my thoughts. I don't recommend trying to get me talk about difficult topics like fires or politics. I don't think I'm smart enough to talk about things like that. I just draw whatever I feel like. This is a draw channel where I usually draw things I like, which are girls. And I have a penchant for making people angry intentionally in real life, not online. I'm pretty good with that so far. Because I was pretty sheltered not long ago. Very personal stuff, hard to bring up. Okay, I want to talk about other things. Oh, how about goals? Maybe I want to travel all over the world one day. I mean, everybody wants to travel. And, you know. I guess another thing I want to do is just start working on comics again. Like, I want to rewrite my own comics a long time ago. I mean, you're never going to find my old comic because I don't post things online. I usually kept things to myself, but I think I'm ready to come out now. I guess something else I want out of this life is I want a wardrobe full of Chinese Hanfu and Chinese hairpins. And I want to start building a wardrobe out of traditional outfits, not just from China. I want all over the world. Whatever I can wear as long as it's comfortable. I mean, it's been my dream since I was a little kid to wear traditional dresses. I'm not a person who wears something uncomfortable though. I don't like tight clothes. Don't like jeans. Cling too much to my knees. I don't like clothes that cling to my neck or my collarbone sometimes. I'm a texture person. Like, I need smooth textures. I can't stand rough textures. I will die. I will literally die. I don't like cotton. I don't like wool. I'm really picky about it. I can't help it. It's the body I was born with. Sometimes I wake up and I don't want to wear anything unless it's comfortable on my skin. I don't even like things touching my stomach. It's hard for sleeping and waking. Because it's oh god, this is touching me. That's touching me. Oh my god, my hair is touching me. Ugh. This is just filler, okay? I'm sorry if this dialogue's really boring. I mean, it's kind of like getting into a pool. For me, pools are so cool and uncomfortable. It's if I get comfortable in the pool, I don't want to leave the pool. But then I'm going to have to leave the pool because I'm going to be wrinkly. But it's going to be so cold. And then, yeah, I'm a real wuss. But I can't help it. I was born with this body. Okay. But yeah. I mean, at least I know. I'm thinking I'll never betray me. Stop barking, dog! Oh well. You're just gonna have to deal with the dog barking. Food will never betray me. Anyway, that's a lot of uninteresting rambling there. Okay, maybe we'll come up with some updates instead. Fan art of me drawing My Hero Academia and one of Shinobu's face up close from Demon Slayer. Also, when I'm finished uploading the Cardcaptor Sakura videos, I'll post bloopers. It's not anything exciting though. It's just me drawing bad. They look worse than if you look at these. Cause I don't know, I get burnout easily. You ever have a good time drawing and then like you're in the zone, then you get out of the zone. But I get out of the zone really fast, and it takes a long time to get in the zone, so it really sucks. Still thinking about what I'm sketching next. I recently sketched my characters from a book that she wanted to write and publish one day. I might make a series out of that too, but there are other things after. I don't know, maybe I should try Genshin Impact. I usually don't draw guys, but I have someone I want to draw. Or maybe I'll draw furries, because I love Beastars. Because she's so relatable and I love bunnies. Her is so cute. I actually like all the Beastars cast. I know a lot of people were disappointed by the ending, but I don't care. I don't care for endings, and I don't really like endings either. I don't even finish series sometimes because I don't want to see it, and I'm fine with that. I mean, I want to see more of Paru Itagaki's work. I even read Beast Complex. I like all the little stories about the animals that live in our world. It's so interesting. I can overlook stories if I like characters. It's like how people will complain about Hunter x Hunter will never end. I don't care. I don't want anything. I like Hunter x Hunter as it is. I like all the characters. I'm not some super anime analyst that studies all the things about the stories I'm reading. I like characters. I see them as people that I observe and meet, and I just sit quietly and I just sit, listen, and watch. I mean, it makes me think of this one time this random guy just sit and talk to me and just ramble, and I just tried listening intently about some of the things I found that he said interesting. Then I never saw him again. That's fine. It's just like that, kind of, except I can revisit stories whenever, and that's a real person. Like, he talked about some anime he's seen and said his background, like he moved to my state and all that stuff, and maybe like some of his neurological conditions and like. But yeah, I can't remember all of it, and it's like a year ago, but I remember the feeling of listening to him and talking. Yeah, thanks for watching my video.